Hey,
Hi, Chris Janson.
sorry about that. Just
Oh,
had to get my earphones in and my microphone and my glasses off and put my mask on the table and
it's, I know. This is supposed to be easier, and somehow it's not so much easier, right?
yeah, God.
It's the XTU's 2021 CMA award coverage, thanks to our friends at DHY Motorsports, revved up gift ideas for motorsports enthusiasts. I don't know this about you. Are you a motorsports enthusiast? Because you look like you would be.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Bass Pro guy, so tracker off road and that kind of stuff. So I've got a bunch of power sports stuff at home, and a lot of my really good buddies drive NASCAR, so I spend a fair amount of time around them.
Yeah. And they know all about the motors and the sports.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's pretty cool. So I love talking to you because I just find
Thank
you
you.
to be a breath of fresh air and such an inspiration. I feel like every time we have a conversation, I leave a better person.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and thank you for saying that. I'm only human, you understand. So like I have my days too, but I'm pretty blessed to be alive at the end of the day. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel grateful for the air in my lungs, and I'm grateful for the career that I've had so far and what I hope to continue to have. And it's been an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah, well, and I feel like that's what so much of your success is, right? You just have these vibes.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Well, it's like, what is success, right? Success to me, it used to be getting rich and famous. And then when I became an adult and quit being a cocky young kid, success became being a dad and a great husband and having my health. I mean, that's success. And then success, in a whole other realm is a job. And yes, my job is awesome. And yes, we've had some great success, if you will, with it, but none of that matters. None of that matters. It's how good of a person are you at the end of the day. When I die someday, I'd rather my legacy be, God, he was an amazing man, instead of, yeah, he had some good songs and he was a good songwriter, you know. So I want my legacy to be more on the human basis.
Well, I certainly can appreciate that, as I'm sure your family can. You mentioned being a
Thanks.
good husband, and I love telling the story of the first time I met you. You were here in Philly. I don't even remember whose tour you were on, but we got to spend some time with you and your wife backstage
Yeah.
before you went on stage, and just you have a beautiful love affair, and I love that. And you're together all the time. So I feel like if
Yep.
that were me and my husband, we'd be killing each other. But you
She's only
two
about
just keep falling more in love.
she's only about 10 feet from me right now. And yeah, she's the hottest thing I ever looked at. So she's my favorite, my best friend, and awesome. And I appreciate you taking note. I mean, my last number one song, Done, was written solely about Kelly, as you can imagine. And those are her lips on my arm. And
Oh.
yeah, it's about as real as it gets. Trust me.
So is that a tattoo of her lips on your arm?
Yeah, that's a tattoo. I've got
Okay.
too many tattoos. I wish I hadn't got most of them, but I love that one.
Well, we're for our listeners, we're Chris and I can see each other through Zoom right now, but the photo isn't super clear, so it looks like it could be a hickey that you were referring to on your
It's
arm.
a
And I was like,
Yeah.
wow, they really are really passionately in love.
Well, talking about, well, that's fine too. Talking about talking on Zoom, they've got this headlight, basically like an LED headlight in my face, so it's making me look kind of bright and such. But we just get through these times as we get through these times, and nonetheless, just proud to be able to do it. So thankful for that.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being such a great influence. Thanks for doing all that you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're just the best. We love you,
And thanks
Chris
for
Jansen.
the support on By Mom, by the way. I appreciate that, for real, and I keep track of it. So thank you.
No, absolutely. Can you talk to us a little bit about that before you go, because this
Sure.
is a beautiful song.
Thanks. Well, it's the new single, of course, as you know, and it's a true story. It's about love, a greater love. It's also about loss in a way, which is part of life too. But nonetheless, I think it's going to be one of my biggest career songs to date for sure. And this week, is not only just CMA Award Week, but it's also Veterans Day, which we don't want to forget. And this week, I partnered with my folks at Bass Pro Shops, and we're doing a roundup at the register this week, and we're giving all the money through an organization called Folds of Honor to the United States military and their families through the form of like scholarships. And we're doing the roundup at the register, meaning when you buy something, you can round up to the nearest dividend. But the cool thing is we've pledged no less than $100,000 by the 13th, and it'll probably be over that, no doubt about it. But we've pledged no less than that. So we're grateful for that. And that's all on behalf of By Mom. Folds of Honor, they love the song, because of military moms. And so they came to us around it, and it's just awesome how lyrics and a song can, connect with people like that and open up doors that you never thought maybe were open before.
100%. Look at that. You're a cup of joy. Thank you so much, Chris Janson.
Thanks. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.